What is the worst thing someone has ever called you in a relationship or described you? Hey, the worst thing. Oh my god. During my horrible, horrible breakup, my ex called me Jezebel. And I was like, Jezebel? Why? Oh, it was horrible. I was like, guy, no, I'm not a Jezebel. But I hurt the man. I hurt the man, and I didn't mean to. And this is why it's so important for you to just like deal with your baggage before you bring it into the next relationship. I wish I would have dealt with my things before I hurt my ex like I did. And so that is why I'm trying not to repeat the same mistakes, because I do not want to be called a Jezebel because I have feelings for an ex or something like that, because it's basically what happened to me. You know, it wasn't right. It wasn't right. So I take responsibility for my actions. Yeah, so I think this is number 10. Can you talk about how hard it's been to love again and how much you need to unlearn? Girl, 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 girl. Like, I think I cannot emphasize enough how important it is for you to find someone who is good for you, someone who loves you. And even after you have faced your trauma and you know about it and you recognize it and you're learning ways to deal with it and not bring your baggage into the next relationship, there's some things that we can't help. You know, like PTSD is real, you know. And when you find the right person, they will understand what you're going through. And that is why I'm not willing to just like be with anyone, because I realize that there's some things about me that I are definitely going to be imperfect, that there are flaws, and that there may be issues that I don't know how to let go, or maybe I would not have let go of by that point in my relationship. But being with someone who understands what I'm going through is so important, and I do not believe that I have found that. And but I know it's hard. I think it's very, very hard right now for me, especially to get into relationships because of the hurt that I faced. You know, like I've had strong feelings for the wrong people over and over and over again. And so for me, when it comes to myself, to be honest, I don't even trust myself when it comes to that. I do not trust myself when it comes to picking someone. And right now I have that conversation with God, like, I'm giving you that mandate, because every time I have chosen someone for me, I have ended up hurt. Like, I ended up with heartbreak because that was not the right person for me. So help me to be able to recognize when it's the right person for me, you know. And but it's really hard. It's really hard. But I also believe that it's also really about working on yourself, because you can't live your life just holding on to past hurts and past trauma. You have to get past these things after some time. You know, when you hold on to bitterness, when you hold on to anger, when you hold on to all that, I always tell people like that, it's like you're drinking poison and you're expecting someone else to die, because that already happened and it hurt you when it happened. But then now if you keep on holding on to you, it's still hurting you, but then most likely the other person has moved on with their lives. Yeah. And so just learn. That is the importance of healing. Take time to be by yourself, especially when you know you face a lot of trauma. Learn how to deal with it. Learn how to deal with it so that you don't bring that to the next relationship. It doesn't define you as a person, because I've been there. I've been in a situation that I completely stopped being who I was because our relationship hurt me. It changed me. It made me feel like I wasn't good enough. And it took a really long time for me to get my power back. And like, you know what? Like, I wasn't the problem. And even when I was the problem, I learned how not to be in the future. So yeah, pain hurts and it sucks. It really, really sucks. But at the same time, it gets to a point and we now have a choice. You know, we have a choice to unlearn all the toxic things we have done in the past, like to learn from our mistakes. And we owe it to ourselves to love ourselves more, to, you know, put ourselves out there and like be open to love, because that's what love is about. Like, there's a chance that this person is hurt, that can hurt you, will hurt you. There's that chance. But also there's nothing that can replace love. Like that feeling when you love someone unconditionally, when you love someone with all your heart. Like there is no greater feeling in this world. There's no greater feeling in this world. All the amazing love stories that we've had, you know, the Titanic and Romeo and Juliet, and just all these epic love stories that we had. It's just like love conquers all, and everyone deserves love, and everyone should take a chance at it. Like if you've never been in love, for me, I have been in love 3 times, which is amazing. You know, do I love easily? Do I fall in love easily? I don't know. I don't think so. When it comes to like love, I don't think so. But I do give love freely. When I love, and I love with all my all. And I have been attracted to the wrong people before. I've been infatuated with the wrong people before. In fact, there's times I found myself even obsessing with someone, but just because I was obsessed with the fact that I wanted this person before, because they were emotionally unavailable to me. Like in my head, I was like, no, I know I'm not in love with this person, but I want them just so badly because they don't want me. And the minute I got them, I was done. It was the chase, and I was just like, it's ridiculous. And I think that even happened to me. I chased someone, and I ended up getting into a relationship with him, and I thought I could change him, and all this blah blah blah. And by the time I was done with that relationship, I was just done because I did the chasing. So for one, guys, ladies, don't chase these guys. Like, it's ridiculous. I know we all like to make our own mistakes, but nah, man, it's like I wish I didn't. I wish I made better choices. You know, I wish I made better choices. As a number 10, actually, this is number 10. What kind of marriage do you wish for? Like, honestly, wish for? I wish for a marriage, or I pray for a marriage that like God is our leading factor. Like God comes first. You know, if I find a man who loves God and he seeks God, and I love God and I seek God, and then we come together and our foundation of our home is led by God, I think that'll be a great marriage, because God teaches us to love, and husbands to love your wives, and there's so many things, and I think love is so beautiful. So I hope to find someone who is similar to me but also different, because I need someone who's a lot more chill than me, because me me con la quiere yangu. You know, I'm full of energy, and that's me, and that's my personality. So for me, I just hope that I can find somebody who will complement me. I refuse to believe that a man will completely, because only God can complete you. But I pray to find someone who will compliment me and will love me. Will love me unconditionally. You know, that is what I want. Someone who will love me unconditionally and show it, and is not afraid to like prove it if you want me, say it, all that. Hey. So that brings us to a close of our Q&A, guys. Thanks. This is interesting. Whenever I do these videos, honestly, I learn just as much as you guys, even about myself, and it's very interesting. So thank you for your questions. I hope I have answered all your questions and you've gotten to know me a little better. Happy Valentine's to all the amazing and beautiful couples out there. Happy Valentine's to the single people, guys. We all deserve love, and love is a great thing. So celebrate loving yourself, celebrate loving your family, celebrate having a partner, a significant other, having found your person. I celebrate you. I love you guys so much. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Keep it alive.